the block and the gun, I press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance in the deal I just signed. I don't need to lip controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes against my arms, so is my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Way to dependence, punching is reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish.
Baseball from the Lone Star State. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Jacob deGrom. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Taylor Ward leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
And ball one.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day deGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
Zips it to first, and an easy out to start the game. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
That's in there, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Trout around second, on his way to third. The relay throw. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler up at the plate. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're dialed into the show. Back at Globe Life Field. And starting this one, Yusei Kikuchi. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
And that is out of play. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. And that clips the inside corner.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. To the right side, Rengifo handles, throws to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That one fouled off. Two outs and a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right side, Rengifo. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Scoreless after 1. Back in Arlington, top of the second. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. DeGrom back to work. Schanuel in his second season, batting in the cleanup spot, a former first-round pick in 2023. Fouled off. He was late. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that's too high. Late swing, foul to the left. The 2-2 on the way. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
The shortstop takes the ball. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. No score here in the second.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a slider misses down and away.
Full count.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
0-2 now. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Angels held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Jack Peterson.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, and LLV. I remember him and Jack used to control the party.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. In there for strike 1. That one missed.
Ball 2.
And it remains 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Josh Young stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. On to first. Rangers go down in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now Yoan Moncada. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so That was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Here's Joe Adele. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3. And now 6 strikeouts in a row. Angels go down 1-2-3. And we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jake Berger up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is inside. And that is downstairs. Full count, 3-2. Jonah Heim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Nobody out, runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now the catcher up to hit. Jonah Heim fouled off down the right side. Carter at second. Berger on at first with nobody out. Fought off foul. Just off the inside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Marcus Semien in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him! And that is a big first out.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here is Marcus Semien. Struck out looking his first time. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Just missed. One out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Shadowell to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. No score. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Taylor Ward. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Langford makes the grab, 1 away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Trout, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And that's outside, and it's 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And next for the Angels, Jorge Soler. DeGrom checks the runner. And diving back is Trout. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The changeup missing. Now 2-2. Fourth inning underway. No score. And that's way high. Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. To first, might be 2. Over to Seager. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the 4th, so now it's Corey Seager. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Adele sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
2 down. And the batter down, Jock Peterson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweating. MLB. I remember him and Jack.
Swing and a ground ball to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. Back at Globe Life Field, ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Nolan Schanuel. DeGrom back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
This one in the air. Young under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And next for L.A., Zach Neto. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now the count is even. And that's outside. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fastball is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Carter under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back in Arlington, in steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Yeah, that's fouled off. Garcia, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And a curve misses outside. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one misses, and now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Josh Young. Grounded out his first time up. And that one clips the corner.
Ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Check swing. He went. And it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now Evan Carter. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
That clips a corner. Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Neto for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Yoan Moncada. There's the strike. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jacob Webb getting ready to go. Garcia getting loose as well. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Foul ball there. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Outside, and that's ball 3. High fly ball out into left center field. 1 down. So up next, Luis Rengifo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's down, a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
That's a ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And that's outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Rengifo, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a slider, and there's two gone.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Here comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Shawn Armstrong. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 0 for 2 in this one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two outs. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. Third out. So a job well done from the Rangers bullpen that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Late swing fouled off. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now here is Jonah Heim. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball. One ball.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart,
2-2.
you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's Marcus Semien. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward sizes this one up, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball. Fastball is outside. Heim off of first with 2 away. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Wyatt Langford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ripped on a line. Adele makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas, and we are still scoreless. Back at Globe Life Field, here's Mike Trout.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's going back. Back some more. See you later. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Swing and a foul out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Seager, jump throw. He's in there.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop could even make that play.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1. On to first, double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Now a chance for Zach Neto. Next offering is downstairs. And another ball. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
That's a walk.
Inside.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Throw.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
1-1.
Neto on at second with 2 down. That one ripped. And that is that. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. And Joyce.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. That one at triple digits.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Now 1-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is down low. Good job to fight that one off. Line to left. Gets down. Base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs, runner at first. Here is Jock Peterson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Hans Kraus preparing to come on if needed. Burke warming up as well. In for a strike. And a count 2-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And the 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Garcia in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. And that misses. 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Close, but called a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. So the tying run at second, and that'll load the bases.
Walk side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. Golden opportunity right here. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. And Joyce departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Hans Kraus into the game.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. 1 for 2. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
A little bit low.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Peterson at third. Garcia over at second. Young at first with no outs.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? It still counts as an RBI.
Burger swings through it for strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Bases loaded. Nobody out. That's
Ball.
inside. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. He goes down looking. Jonah Heim now at the plate.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Puts a bunt down. The flip to the pitcher covering. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. And downstairs.
2 balls. No strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back there. And it's gone. Home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. At the plate, Corey Seager. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Did not go. On the ground. Sends it to first, and Seager is set down. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Luke Jackson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here is Moncada. Downstairs to Moncada. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Obi Milner, the left-hander, up and throwing. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter number 2, second baseman
Luis Rengifo will hit next. And the first pitch